Hi, my name is Mo Bolas. I'm with FP Mailing Solutions here from Addison, Illinois. I'm here to show you the demo of the FPI 700 folder inserter. This little baby is a powerhouse of opportunity for your small business. Basically what it does is it takes paper, it folds it, it stuffs it into an envelope, it seals that envelope, and then it will stack it. And let me show you how that's done. First, you'll take your envelopes, whether they're number 10 envelopes or 6 by 9.5 size envelopes, and you'll load them right here. You take your paper, you put it right in the feed tray, lock it, and press start. And what will happen is it will feed your document, fold it, seal it, insert it. What you end up with is a sheet of paper that is folded nicely for your clients. People use these inserters for various jobs, for invoices, statements. We have some customers running payroll checks and AP checks through them, and also some daily type mail where someone might be sitting at their desk stapling a set of like 3 pages and here's 2 pages, maybe doing some work. The system will also run those stapled sets up to 5 pages if we run them into a 6 by 9.5 envelope, or 3 pages if we're putting them in a number 10 envelope. The system is quite nice because it holds a lot of paper and it's very well balanced. So each one of these 2 sheet feeders will hold 100 sheets each. If I'm pulling both trays, they will empty at the same time, along with the envelope hopper, which will hold 100. And if you're running reply envelopes, it'll hold 100 of those in the back. So you can load it up to capacity, push the start button, walk away, and come back and you'll have 100 waiting in the catch tray. You can also do tasks like, for example, if you're not running 2 different pages, a page 1 and page 2, but you're just running 1 page into an envelope, you can load both of these trays with the same document, and when one tray runs empty, we'll automatically start pulling from the other tray. And so you'll load the empty tray while it's processing and pulling from the other tray, and you can just keep the operation going, continuous operation. Also, your envelope hopper is load on the fly. So if you have envelopes and you're running a little low, you just simply put more on top and it just continues to go. So you can keep this baby running for a long time without having to pause or stop or anything like that. Each one of our trays in this 3-station system has what we call a thickness detector on it, and that thickness detector is an actual digital caliper that measures the thickness of the paper as it's fed. There's no guesswork out of it. It is a digital caliper. It's a mechanical device that rides on top of the paper and measures. As long as it's the same thickness paper, whether it be 20-pound paper or some other weight of paper that you run through, it will allow those to go through. But if for some reason like static or humidity is affecting the paper and making it stick together, and 2 sheets feed through, the system will stop and it will not feed it any further, it will not fold it, and it will not put it in an envelope. So it has really good security when it comes to protecting your documents and eliminating risks regarding getting 2 sheets in the same envelope. That won't happen on this machine. So let me show you a couple of jobs. I just showed you one where it was feeding 1 page into an envelope. But let's do a statements job that I have here. And on the display, I know we don't have a close-up of it, but we'll show you that in a minute. But you just push a button, you can scroll to any one of 15 jobs that are pre-programmed in there, and simply touch it and push start. And what it will do is it will feed those new documents, fold them, insert them, and I will show you this job. The last job was 1 page into an envelope. This job, we have a reply envelope that's tucked nicely within the fold, and we have our 2 pages, we have our invoice in this example, and maybe a marketing piece or a notice of some sort coming from the other tray. So it's very simple. Again, if you want to change your job, you just push a button and you push start. And in this case, we are doing a marketing job. That's another nice thing about this machine. This system will allow you to name the jobs, whatever you call them. So if you call them invoices or bills or statements or whatever. In this case, we have our 2 sheets but no reply envelope. So you see how easy it is to change from different jobs. These are programmed. You don't have to worry about doing any kind of trial pieces or anything. It stores the thickness detection within the job, so it knows everything about that job. All you do is choose it, push the start button, and away you go. One other thing I'd like to show you is we can run these larger envelopes, 6 by 9.5 size envelopes. This is really nice, especially if you're doing high page counts, where you can do like a manual sort of job, running stapled sets, like we discussed a little bit earlier. And basically the way this works is I already have a job program down here. So we're just going to push a button, and this is 1 page into a 6 by 9.5, and away we go. So in this case, we have a larger envelope. It does a half fold, puts it into this envelope, and away we go. Very easy for the user. If you want to do something special like those stapled sets that we were talking about, that works a little differently. What you do is a semi-automatic mode, or what we call daily mail, is you can take here's 5 pages, there's 5 sheets. So this is page 1 through 5. It could be stapled, but it doesn't have to be. And all you have to do is drop the set in there. It takes all 5. We'll fold them in half. And look at that. I mean, the machine didn't even hiccup. There's no struggle. This thing is really, really strong. Oh, and we added a reply envelope to this one. So I have my reply envelope, and I have, my 5 sheets of paper. I did kind of a count on how many different jobs this machine can do. I came up with 39. So 39 different combinations of jobs that this little powerhouse can do. And that doesn't include things that might be, for example, a 7-inch check or a 7-inch document. We consider those custom because it's not a standard letter legal size paper. It doesn't even count those. So you can run 7-inch paper through here, and of course add all the other stuff that you would like. One last thing I'd like to show you is accessibility. I'll push the stop button. You basically push a button, the machine will open. You have full access to everything in here. This little device is your moistening tank. You basically just fill it up to these blue maximum lines, and you just push this back in. And you're done. When you're done, you close it, and you're good to go. It does do other features, like for example, it can fold 11-inch paper into a nice tight C-fold, like a tri-fold. So if you're doing brochures that end up maybe on a countertop or somewhere and you don't want to put them in an envelope, you can certainly have this machine do that. How about we show you that? Let's put some sheets in the front. We're loaded up, and we'll press start, and I guess I don't need to do a big production run, but there you go. It's an almost perfect tri-fold. You can put these in a container or put them on a countertop, or maybe they're self-mailers of some sort. So there you have it, the FPI 700. If you have any questions, contact your local dealer or check out our website, fp-usa.com.